NBA YoungBoy, Hoodie Raw, Little Boosie son, all these young motherfuckers.
Okay.
Right? Watch this. Boosie, he like that shit.
Right on cue. I'm gonna play this video for you, creep. I'm gonna let you keep going.
Hey, let me out there. Free King.
This is Boosie's son.
It was like goddamn.
I got one for not wearing a seatbelt.
Him and King.
Right.
It's a game.
I got
so he competing with him.
your dog free.
Love you, bitch.
That's T.I.'s son and Boosie's son. It's like a game. They getting arrested. They say, "Oh, what did he get?" He said, "Oh, I got a ticket for not having a seatbelt." And they laughing and joking. It's a game, man.
Watch this. Both of them is trying to live. Hoodie Raw trying to live like Boosie, and King is trying to live like T. It's creating friction. Cause now T.I. looking at King, looking at T.I. like, damn, my dad did this, my dad did that, my dad had this, my dad had that. Hoodie Raw the same way. Oh, this little Boosie, this my dad. Da 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 da. He done beat 100 murder cases. He done did this. Da 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 da. So let me go to the Superman booth and put on my suit and see if I can fit it. And put on my dad's suit and see if I can fit it. That's what I get out of it. That's what I get out of it. I don't see why neither one of them two little motherfuckers is trying to live up to their parents' up to their dad expectation. For what? Y'all motherfuckers is rich.
Yeah.
Go do something. King, if you play ball, go to the league. LeBron James' son ain't out here fucking around.
Everybody that I done heard is, you know what I mean? Like, they pretty much on point with it. Like, he can't give up because you don't ever stop being a father. You don't ever stop being a mother once you are. You know what I mean? Like, you don't ever stop being a son. Somebody brought you into this world. Somebody brought you into this world. So, you know what I mean? Like, when you fuck up, they got to be able to tell you when you fucking up. Because those are the people who really give a fuck about you in your life. Not even a lot of people got that. Not even, you know what I mean? Everybody don't even got that. So for him to, I feel like they all chasing ghosts. Like, my dude is getting locked up for no reason. Like, where they do that at? You get locked up for, and you think it's funny? Like you, people trying to avoid that. Like, T.I. spent a lot of time and energy trying to avoid going to jail. My man is just going to jail just to go to jail and say that he went to jail. Like, that's gonna give him points. He don't even need to be living that life. Or Boosie's son. They don't need to be living that life. Like their fathers had to do that. They didn't have nobody in their life that had bread. They had to get it however they had to get it. These little niggas is blessed. You see them on TV, how they growing up. They out there in the streets just because they think it's the thing to do. Instead of, you know what I mean, using the resources to do something else with their life that a lot of motherfuckers don't got. Like these kids need to be spending their time doing something that's gonna be productive.
So that's what I was saying, what he was saying. They ain't got to do goddamn shit. Sit your high yellow ass down. Your motherfucking dad paved the way for you, and then you want to get out here and fuck around and make him look bad. Even though if T.I. wasn't around. You understand? King got to understand. I'm rich. My dad rich. We good. I ain't got to fuck around. I ain't got to go to jail. For what? If I get a ticket, I'm going to take care of it. That's normal. I get that. But don't be out here goddamn putting on this shit. Because you ain't got to. When I look at Kim, I look at a rich kid. I don't look at Kim as a gangster. I don't look at Kim as a motherfucker that had to do the shit. You don't have to do shit. You understand? Sit your high yellow ass down and goddamn soak into your millions and enjoy life. Because when your motherfucking ass meet a real gangster, you gonna wish you had goddamn been your goddamn grotto goddamn naked and shit with 100 motherfucking girls around your ass smoking a little reefer. You know what I mean? Mom upstairs cooking. Because the motherfucker, he gonna meet Jim Greasy. He keep it up. He gonna be a motherfucker that ain't got shit. where this motherfucker leave the room and go to a goddamn $100 million goddamn house. When versus a motherfucker coming from the projects ain't changed his drawers in goddamn 3 weeks because he can't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When he go to jail, that's a hotel room for him.
That's true.
So, come on now. He ain't got no business living that life. He ain't got to. He don't have to. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if T.I. is painting a vivid enough picture for him, right? Because kind of like you said, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, first thing first, I just got a problem with T.I. trying to wash his hands. He acting like he Uncle Phil and this is the Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? No, it ain't that kind of, it ain't that. Motherfucker, you is who you was. Hey, what's the difference between T.I. and Boozy? They speak differently. They kind of the same fucking person. You know, Boozy just fucking, he encourages the shit for his kids to do halfway, like right? Boozy don't give a fuck. He like, you know what I mean? T.I., you are who you are, man. So quit acting like quit like you Uncle Phil. So that's just my opinion. And, you know, because he just sat there and says, I'm going to put it in God's hand. I done did what I can do.
You can't do that.
That's some weak shit, man. As a man, that's some weak ass shit.
Exactly. You can't wash your, like you say, once you got a kid, that's an oath. That's some type of oath.
Because how you think we get these babies out here? How you think we get volley babies and shit? Because fuck, then when you get fucking parents thinking like that and God gonna figure it out, no the fuck he ain't. Y'all should have been figured this shit out.
Hey, God can't figure it out. He's not gonna
now,
figure it out.
You want him to hold it down?
Now, God, now, I'm gonna say this. You know, if he meet a motherfucker like that, that's real deal McNeil from the goddamn trenches that don't give a fuck, ain't going home to no millions, his ass is grass. Cause I'm gonna say this, he ain't got the mind frame.
Hell no.
He got the visual, quote unquote, but he ain't got the mind frame. He ain't got the mind frame to know if I shoot this motherfucker, piss on your hands for the gunpowder. That's another story. You know what I mean? So come on now.
It's real consequences at stake. T.I., he ain't out here fucking skateboarding or, you know, doing graffiti or some shit. This motherfucker, we talking about life and death. Right. So for him to shun it off like this motherfucker out here fucking, you know what I mean? Out here fucking spray painting walls and all. It's no, it ain't no. We ain't talking about no minor shit. This motherfucker running the streets of Atlanta right now. I don't know if y'all know, but the murder rate in Atlanta right now is crazy. Motherfuckers getting killed every motherfucking day. So shit.
Hey,
yeah, I know what's going on.
Hey, what y'all want T.I. to do?
Well, what he should have been done is what I'm saying. Like we keep saying like
right now he can't go back and do it.
Well, I say he has failed him. What he could have done is not made that bitch ass fucking message. Is what I'm saying. He fucking came in waving the white flag like a hoe. Like, no, brother, you fail. Come in and say I failed. Accountability is what I'm saying. There's no. He absolved himself of all accountability. He said I did all I can do. Bullshit. You can't come here and wash your motherfucking hands. I'm gonna bring your ass out to the congregation, motherfucker. That's bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, what if he did be there for him and like we really don't know and he just still acting out?
He got too many resources that I can't accept that. He got too many. If people, I know motherfuckers that work at motherfucking Wendy's and
think about people in Aliquippa that didn't have to sell dope and be in gangs and they did it. They had both of their parents at home. Was given things, but they still did it.
That's true.
So it's like
it ain't many though. It ain't many people had both parents at home and still did some shit. It's probably a couple. Most motherfuckers just had their mama. Cause I'm that motherfucker, so I can speak on it, right? So let's rewind. I was king. I was out here at 16, 17 years old doing dumb shit, but I had no resistance. My parents had no resources. Nobody can. So King should have been. And what I'm saying is my overall point, because people keep missing the whole message. T.I. can't wash his hands because in 2009, 2010, during King's most precious years, when he 5, 6 years old, what was T.I. doing? He was going to jail. He had fucking assault rifles in the house. Fucking federal agents was kicking in the door. King lived through that shit. You think King don't emulate? T.I. came back, made an album, talking about how he's stronger than ever and flexing his muscles. I got caught, whatever. I ain't no snitching. All that shit. King lived through all that shit. T.I. wasn't putting that motherfucker, tucking him away in private school somewhere. He was in the house when the police was kicking in the doors. So King lived through that shit. He trying to fucking relive it. And T.I. know he should have been steered him clear of these shits.
He should have been stopped that.
He should have been steering him clear because he knew the trajectory. Like I said, go back, watch Family Hustle when King was bad as fuck on that show. But everybody said it was cute. It's not cute. So we keep saying some of this shit is cute, even in our own communities with the boys and girls. And you see these young fucking girls walking around twerking and boys doing all this dumb shit. And people say this shit is cute. It's insane. It's insane. That's just my opinion.
It's definitely wild. It's definitely wild.
No, I agree with you. I ain't saying what he can do now, though, Ham. I agree. I'm just saying T.I. has dropped the ball. For him to make that video, that's some whole shit. Like, to roll your son under the bus. Like I said, King, this is my point. Like, King was 35, 40 years old. I would agree. You did all you can do. This motherfucker 40, right? This motherfucker 18. You ain't done nearly enough, is what I'm saying.
He ain't do shit. He ain't do a motherfucking thing.
The base ain't even been touched for real. He just getting started.
It takes a village. Takes a village, man.
Fuck, not for rich folks. I don't agree with that. They got resources, man.
Ain't no, listen.
He had a village. Them motherfuckers got nannies and cooks. What you talking about, Ham? They got a whole motherfucking village.
They
got mama, grandma. Let me see how many motherfuckers be in that house. A whole village.
This is Atlanta rich, though. This is still hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is different rich.
That's true. I agree. Like I said, they rich.
Being out in center, you know what I'm saying? Or like Sewickley, like you come from there. It's like, no, I come from Atlanta, but everybody got big houses and nice cars and guns.
Here's my thing, though. Just because you got money don't mean, don't separate nothing.
And just because you
got
money,
people doing better than some of the rich.
Hey, but just because you got money don't mean you should act good. That don't mean you should act good. What if that's his spirit? To be like, everybody can't be good. Everybody can't be good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the bad guy.
That's true.
Everybody can't be lions. Somebody got to be the sheep. You know what I'm saying? So he just being him. That's it. Somebody got to be king.
I don't think King got to be king. No shit.
No,
we gotta let him be king because we can't control it.
I don't agree with that. What's going on, Mr. Correct me if I'm wrong, himself in the building, baby.
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Appreciate you for coming blessing the stream, man. So
thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we get you in on this question. You're on the tail end of it. We was having a long discussion, but I'm sure you're familiar with the whole T.I. situation and his son. So we were just asking, as parents, do we do enough for our children? And at what point should we give up?
Oh, man. I mean, I think when you get to the point of, listen, you have done all you tried, everything that you can do, you just get to the point where it's like, listen, I'm going to just have to let you fall on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And what else could we do? Because from how I grew up, I know my parents did everything that they did. And I wasn't a troublemaker, but, certain things that I would do in school, and they took everything away from me. They beat me, you know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't working. So, it got to the point where it's like, yo, you got to leave. You got to get out. And I fell on my ass, and, I started having to do things differently. So, because I know what it was going to lead to had I kept going down that path. So being out there, kicked out, you know what I'm saying, nowhere to live, figuring out how you're going to eat, you get your shit together quick. But again, I wasn't privileged as much as he is either. You know what I mean? So 18 years old now, though. So I do understand what T.I. is saying is like, look, if you keep going down this road, you're going to prison. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, I think it was just his tone, like the fact that, like, okay, I feel like, we can feel as parents like, oh, you know what, I've done all I can, but it's a different energy whenever we say it, especially to, go on a live or on social media and make a recording. Yeah, we could feel that shit. I've definitely felt that, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to act in that manner either. But I think it's just a big difference between feeling that you've done all you can and knowing that you've done all you can, and then saying it to the world. It's just some shit just don't say. I guess I feel that's my thoughts.
Man, I'm just saying, like King gotta wake up, man. At the end of the day, I don't think T.I. is done with his son, but sometimes you gotta go venture off, go do what you gonna do. I'm gonna always be here and support you, but at the end of the day, if you want to keep fucking up, that's on you, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that, like, with the message that he was saying was like, oh, I'm done with him. Like, if something happened to his son, he gonna be pissed and mad and shit, but his son gotta check himself. There's no reason for King to be doing this shit, man. No reason at all. I just don't. Though.
Super privileged.
Hey,
yeah,
but
like I don't think I'm just saying, and like, there's no reason for him to be doing this shit. Like, T.I. got a daughter who ain't out there on Twitter or no shit twerking and shit like that. Like, older than King, he got a older son who ain't acting up. He got a younger son that ain't acting up, just a little bit younger than King. Like, he got other kids. It's just him. It's just King. That's the only one that's fucking up out of 8 kids T.I. got.
But from what I understand, they say, you know, when I watched, what was the name of their show on VH1 or whatever the hell it was? T.I. was saying, out of all his kids, King is the most like him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he understands what he about to go through, and you know what I mean?
I get what you said, but King ain't doing, like, he doing dumb shit, man. Like, dumb shit. Going in Wendy's and cussing out the manager. Like, come on, and they recording it on fucking
that was
TikTok.
What was that?
Like, he ain't going around, like, he ain't carrying guns or no shit. He just doing dumb shit.
Yeah. Well, he did.
Sometimes sometimes his dumb shit could lead to some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like carrying guns and shit like that. But he ain't doing that. Well, he just out here chasing fame. That's all.
They said he told the employees that at Waffle House he was going to pistol whip them. So, you know, that's a little off the wall.
Tough. He off the chain, man.
Yeah.
Like,
but now, does T.I. show tough love and cut off his money supply?
Hey, that's what I was about to say.
That's the understanding.
What if
does he have his own money though? Because he's 18 years old now.
What if it takes from T.I. doing this one time, like cut off his money one time for King to act right instead of just keep bailing them out, being behind them? You know what I'm saying? Right. Keep bailing them out, and he keep doing the same shit. He just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna put this message out there, nigga, let you know that this is how I'm feeling for the world. And then he like, dang, this might really how he feel. I should get my shit together because he ain't gonna keep bailing me out all the time and sticking behind me. Sometimes this might what it take. He's so much the entertainment and being on the internet. I gotta send this message to him so it come down this timeline 500 times. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't listening to me when I see him every day.
Right. I don't know, man. I think it may get to the point to where it's like I said, you're just gonna have to let him bust his ass.
That's it.
That's
the only way you're gonna learn.
Yeah,